And I look forward to a robust discussion. And I'll now turn to Ranking Member Nelson for any remarks that he'd like to make. Senator Nelson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The FCC majority has certainly been busy in the last year and a half. You've been busy by abdicating the agency's statutory authority to protect consumers on the internet. You've been busy paving the way for unprecedented broadcast consolidation. You've been busy proposing to eliminate rules to make quality educational content for kids readily available on free over-the-air television. You've been busy gutting a program designed to help low-income Americans afford phone and internet services. The bottom line here is that the FCC has been busy removing consumer protections in almost every industry that you regulate. What we haven't seen is progress in actually closing the digital divide. Access to broadband is often the #1 issue in rural counties, like so many of the counties that I have just visited all across North Central and North Florida, as well as in urban communities. Floridians still do not have all the access to the affordable, high-quality speed internet service. And in these areas, students lack the ability to complete their homework. Small businesses can't compete, and social and political engagement is hampered. And these Floridians deserve the same opportunities as do Americans across America that other Americans have with high-speed broadband. And so on behalf of those Americans and those Floridians who are part of the 24 million on the wrong side of the digital divide, we need real solutions for getting quality, affordable broadband in those areas. And I hope the FCC will move with dispatch. It's going to take more than lip service to solve the problem. It's definitely not going to be solved by repealing essential protections to preserve the free and open internet. And I want to remind you, those rules were popular with millions of Americans and were upheld in their entirety by the courts. Now, you all are observers of the political scene. You know that a bipartisan majority of the United States Senate has decisively repudiated that action through a congressional resolution of disapproval, led by Senator Markey. That formal censure should give the FCC pause. It should spur regulatory humility in all actions taken by the agency. The American people expect more from our independent regulators. The FCC's actions directly impact the lives of so many. The FCC can make a difference when you focus on the greater public interest, not on fulfilling the wish list of a few large companies. The FCC has always had a supremely important role in our society, and we ought to be optimistic about the future, particularly as we go on and as you receive oversight by this committee. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.